На юридическом факультете побывал и выступил перед преподавателями и студентами британский гражданин, исполняющий директор Soul Rebel Films и исполняющий член траста JAC Тони Кларк.
Innovative, and our students always do their projects, always create their, simulating games, projects and tasks themselves. So I'm winding up, and I'd like to give the floor to Dalma Damchieva, who initiated this meeting, and to our chair of the scientific research group, to Aslan Bisultanov. And Dalma, maybe ladies first. So introduce our guest and then give the floor to Aslan, okay?
I'm going to introduce my friend. His name is Tony, and he came from London, lives in London.
Loud, please.
And so basically he's director of Soul Rebel Films company, and which produces documentary films in mostly in the area of human rights. So that's why he's here, and he's going to talk about his film company and also about charity organization. And
I want to welcome you and also give you a little present. You must.
Thank you. So, by my understanding, this is an English class, yeah? Yeah. So the important thing for me is you all feel comfortable to ask me any questions. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about my work, my film company. I will show you some films, but the important thing is it's very relaxed, and you can all ask me questions whenever you want. And you know, I like to just talk about things. Yeah, I'm not a teacher. I'm not a lawyer. You guys are probably a lot more intelligent than me, and you know a lot more about important things. But yeah, I will show you some films, and I'll talk about my work. So, like I say, any questions, put your hand up and ask me. Okay? Okay. So I start with just talking about the work that I do. I work for a trust, like a charitable trust. Does anyone know what a charitable trust is? A trust? Does anyone understand? I'll tell you that it's a group of people who have been made responsible for a certain amount of money, and they decide what to do with the money. And so you get trustees. I am a trustee, part of a trust. It's called the JAC trust, and we give a certain amount of money every year to charity. So the first thing we do is we have to decide where to spend the money. So there's about 10 of us in the trust, and we have to decide and agree what is the most important cause to spend the money. So we have choices like the environment, or poor people in Africa, or the problem in the Middle East, or saving the Amazon, or looking after unprivileged kids in London. So I don't know, it's a question for you guys. Where do you think is the most important place to help and give money? Would you give it to poor people in Moscow? Would you give it to the Azerbaijani refugees? Would you give it to saving the forests in Europe? Would you give it? Does anyone have any strong feeling? which place they think is the most important to put the money? Anyone? Dennis, yeah, where would you put a certain amount of money? 8 projects, and I'll just give you a very quick summary. We have one in Afghanistan called AWEC, and they work at giving educational skills to 700 women. They give peace education and health education. And then there's one in Sudan, and they have an education and literary program, community participation and literacy. So it's another project we help out. And then there's Hope Flowers in Israel, and they help marginalized women in villages, and they improve their ability in things that concern them and their families, and so they help them become educated. And then because she was educated, she wanted to educate everyone else, all the other girls, because she could see how important it was. And then from that she started a charity called Kwendel Kaur, and now they have over 15.
In the name of God, this is a warning to you NGOs that you stop these disgusting activities. We know the addresses of all the women who work for you. Stop this work by Friday or you will be responsible for the consequences.
Hello, this is Mariam Bibi. You remember the demonstration? Please do come. Only if it is for 5 minutes, please do come. Don't forget. This is just a reminder. But we will try to visit at least 2 or 3 places where bomb blasts have taken place, just to show solidarity.
Crash, crash, terrorists! Crash, crash, terrorists! We want peace! We want peace! We want peace! We want peace!
Thousands miles journey begins with a single step. And Mariam Bibi has taken this step, and ultimately all the society will join this.
A lot of innocent people have been killed in this war, including children, and I fear that many more will be killed. I'm going to Dir to look at those schools which are burned and destroyed by Taliban. Our team in Dir district, which is led by Ibrash, they have just returned. It's a very dangerous journey. Taliban are still around. Daily there are bomb blasts.
Траст создан для распределения грантов организациям, борющимися за улучшение жизни основной массы людей, без каких-либо культурных и социальных преференций. Целью программы является использование спорта и искусства, чтобы противостоять трудностям, с которыми сталкиваются молодые люди. Еще одна цель этой программы – вдохновить молодых людей и помочь молодым людям, живущим в Лондоне, найти работу, обеспечить долгосрочные выгодные условия для молодых людей, для получения образования, получения рабочих мест, возможности карьерного роста.